Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Insanity is Now a Popular Business Model. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. A growing number of consumers and people now have the feeling that the best way to make money out there is to act or conduct business in an insane way. They feel that that's the only answer because they don't think they can keep making money the honest way and the old-fashioned way, and that for them, now that all the options have gone to zero, they feel that lying is the only way forward for them. Now, we don't condone any of this behavior, and we don't advise that anybody do this. Now, these people are looking around, and they can't believe what's happening on the streets and the stores and the commercial sector, and they don't know how they can continue to compete with all this insanity. Do you think that's unreasonable or illogical of them? Then here are some examples. Almost all of the new RV manufacturers now force you to sign a document, a release, that says if you have any issues or defects with the new RV you've just purchased from the dealer, you can't take it back to the dealer. You have to drive it back to the manufacturing plant itself and have them fix it. Now, the RV manufacturing plants can't just repair all these vehicles coming back to them because the dealers sold them some crap. So what do? They set up these enormous lots next to the manufacturing plants, and they say, yeah, we'll fix it for you. Just park your vehicle over there, and it may take 6 months to a year before we get to it. So if you want to live in the vehicle, you can. Can you imagine that? A 6 to a 12-month wait to get your brand new RV repaired. So because of that, the factory has this enormous lot where you can hook up your water, your power, your sewage, and then live, just camp right there until somebody comes around a year later and tells you, yeah, we can take a look at your RV now. Imagine a car dealer doing that with new car buyers whose cars have just broken driving off the dealer lot. But what if you did have to do this with cars? Who would pay to tow your vehicle to the manufacturer? We suspect it would have to be the new car owner. Well, new car dealers aren't doing this yet, thank God, but we wouldn't be surprised if they started doing it in the future. Some electric car manufacturers are already taking 6 months to a year to repair some of their new cars. Doesn't that behavior sound nuts? What about allowing squatters to break into your home while you're at the grocery store and then just remaining inside your house? There are a growing number of actual legitimate homeowners out there now who've been displaced by squatters. The homeowner went out in the backyard to do some work, and the squatters moved in the front door, and now they run the house. Call the police, they can't do anything. Call the assistant district attorney, they won't do anything. Prosecutor won't even answer the phone. But when the homeowners go to court, or the police, or the DA, then there's nothing they say they can do. They say it's a civil matter. This is going on every day across the country, and this sort of illegal behavior is now being codified into law by a growing number of cities and states that are making it almost impossible to throw people who've occupied your house out of your house. Once again, on the surface, this all seems very crazy, but in reality, it's becoming a very lucrative new business model for people who simply don't want to pay rent. And in fact, these crazy approaches to doing business now are just somehow being accepted as part of the appropriate legal approach. There are people out there who have been living rent-free for years like this. Do you think that's insane? Well, listen to this. Felony murder or assault or rapes are not being prosecuted anymore in a growing number of cities. In fact, in a growing number of places, they won't even arrest the attacker if they have a certain background. Can you imagine someone kills a relative of yours and then they walk away scot-free simply because of how they look or where they're from? Think that's crazy? Well, that's going on now in California. In fact, people of a certain background in California won't even be arrested for a DUI now. They can have a DUI in front of a traffic cam or in front of a police car. Nothing will happen if they're of a certain background. If you're a drunk driver with a certain background, they won't even charge you or fine you. Now, the victim whose car they destroyed will probably have to pay to have that car towed at their own expense. So, what is the moral of this story? Well, the next time you see a legitimate business struggling to survive because everyone is ripping them off, just imagine how much more profitable it is now for the thieves ripping that store off now than it was earlier back then when they were still enforcing the laws. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.